it always will have, going to have been. I don't know. It's a phrase. I don't know where it comes from, but it's a way to um, confuse tense and make the past, present, and future just kind of combine, because they do. It's just whether we are aware of it or not, and how they interact. I was thinking about it in terms of, people are talking about, the virus, still. And it's like, yeah, that's never going away. There's always going to be viruses. There always have been. They've, evolved with us. I mean, as far as like organized, life, viruses have been with us for a long time. So this one's just another one. And, we just have the ability to move it around really well these days, globally. Infect an entire population, spread it around, share it. So that's the only thing that's really different about now versus any other time in history, is we are devastatingly good at being close together, so. And there's so many of us that if anything is really virulent, then, it's just going to wipe us out. Well, it'll have a heavy toll. So, anyway. But I still think that this particular strain, or the one that we've been getting, it's been getting all the publicity, it's like, we got off easy. This is practice, and we failed miserably as far as any sort of real containment, because for the most part, people didn't know whether to take it seriously or not, and then then it was just like, I don't know, it was just the whole thing. It was a mess. And did we learn anything from it? Or did we just overreact to our underreactions and underreact to our overreactions? And then the government just doesn't really know what to do. They'll just make it look like they know what they're doing. That way people don't get scared. Because if you have an entire society just scared and thinking that no one knows, that's just even worse. So as long as it appears that things are under control, then that's job one. And then everything's going to play out pretty much the way it was going to have anyway. It's just now we have, protocols and security and countermeasures and the appearance of safety, the illusion of health. And it does help, just a little bit. It makes people feel better, it makes them feel protected, feel safer. Maybe they are. Except for when they take risks thinking they're protected, and they're not. They've got like a little paper umbrella over their head during a meteor shower, or a volcanic eruption, or tornado, or a hurricane. That little paper umbrella. So, I don't know any better way to do anything or know about epidemiology or, this particular strain. It just seems like a lot of, offering false hope. Because if something actually does come out that's really, really serious, well, good luck to us all. Anyway, it's kind of depressing, but it's the truth. And with our ever-expanding population, because we're desperately underpopulated, we're just making it worse on ourselves. So anyway, that, man, I didn't mean to talk about that at all. I can't even remember the phrase at the very beginning. It's always is going to have, will have been. I don't even know anymore. That's why it's recorded. I want to make sure it was down before I forgot it. So did I have anything to say today? I don't know. I think I wrote some stuff down. That way I don't have to remember it. I've got my notes. I had some good notes too, but I can't think of them right now, and I'm not going to get up and go get the phone. I had some nice video today of different points of the sunrise. Had a good day at work. It's still morning here. Oh, and by the way, it's Tuesday, March 9th, 2021. And I think this is the 2-month anniversary of doing this. Seems like that seems like a long time ago. 2 months. It's like, wow. I mean, some people would say like, oh, it flew by, or wow, it's taken forever. I don't know. Most of the times, time seems to take about exactly the right amount of time. But, sometimes I think time moves slower. A lot of, the way I think about it, it seems like time moves slower. It's like, this is taking forever. Like, this whole past winter took like a year. And all of last year took a decade. I mean, geez. So, I don't know. We'll see how long this spring takes. In theory, it should take like 90 to 91 days. But the rate we're going, it might take, I don't know, 154 to 158 days. We'll see. Not quite double the length, but anybody's guess is as good as mine. But, and let's see, do I have anything else? I really think I do, but I'm not remembering it right now. Oh yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, I really don't. I'm really looking for patterns, I'm really trying, but it's so difficult. But I'm having fun, I guess. I hope I'm not being taken too seriously, because I'm trying not to take myself too seriously. So I'm hoping that comes across, that don't take me too seriously, because I'm not taking myself too seriously. So I hope. But I was looking for guidance and boundaries, because I want to make sure that if there are boundaries, I'm not crossing them accidentally. So I was actually asking questions, specific questions. So I'm kind of waiting for feedback. But in the process of writing those questions, it's like, did I overstep my boundaries in the writing? Because it's like, I don't know. So hopefully I didn't. But cause I've already surpassed where I felt it was like probably comfortable, and like if it had been me, well, I don't know. It's never happened, so I can't really say. But I usually am pretty good about, I don't know. I guess it's a case-by-case basis. If I know the person and, what their, heart of hearts is about, and I feel like they don't mean any harm, or they are harmless. And I've offered, it's like, well, if I'm still working through a cold, and from coughing and stuff, it's starting to take a little bit of a toll on my voice. If it gets too confusing, or I am too annoying or whatever, just for whatever reason, I don't mean to put myself down, but that's what I do. It's like, just let me know, and it's like I can go away or step back or withdraw, or dial it down. So, but I was told not to, or I was told, when I asked specifically, it's like something about going away. I was told no. So, because I think that they have too much going on, too many people to keep track of, too many stories, too many conversations, too many people having expectations of their time, and stuff like that. So it's like, so if I could do them a favor and just be one less person to have to remember and interact with and have a meaningful conversation with, it's like, well, I could do that. And I don't want to. It's not, but because I only know for myself, I also cannot keep up with very many conversations. And my solution for that was to, do what I do. And it's like, I don't encourage new conversations. I'm very careful about being too liked or too known, because it's like, because people, it feels like, so I'm just careful, because people get to like me too much, and then they expect more time, and that whole ask and then expect and then demand and then resent, and then people get hurt feelings, and I get hurt feelings myself, so and I can tell, I've hurt other people's feelings because I am not as willing to give them as much of my time as what they want, or as I once gave them. So I understand. So that's why I was asking. But I have gotten more comfortable about the delayed response. It's like, I know it's not like, for me, it's like, if I get a message or something, it's not like I can all of a sudden get, like, I have to remember everything, and it's like, what was what was the last thing I remember talking about? I have to, like, think about it, and it's like, I have to remember them on levels to be able to interact in a sane manner. I can't. I can sometimes just, like, go, but a lot of times I guess it depends on the day and what's going on. Because if it's like just after work and it's like I'm tired and I'm grumpy, cranky, probably hungry, and I don't feel, I don't want to accidentally be, rude or impolite because I'm just in a bad mood from being, or, any other number of things that have, gotten in the way of my sense of, peace and contentment and satisfaction in the world. But then, it's like other times when stuff's going pretty well, it's like, I want to share it. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I have gotten better about not being, what's the word? Getting my feelings hurt, I guess. I can't think of the word. It's like I don't feel like I'm being ignored, or less of a priority, or something. There's words. I can't think of them right now. So, because I used to more worry, like, oh no, I've said something wrong, or I've insulted, or which I still do think, but now I think less so. That is just like, there's other things, because a lot of times, like even yesterday, it was my day off. I didn't, I could have written something, but or done something. I didn't. I just wasn't in a right place. I didn't feel good about sorry about I didn't feel good about where I was, mentally. So I just took a day off, and I think that's okay. So anyway, I guess I don't really have anything else. But 2 months, and it's like nearly, at least an average of maybe 20 minutes. What is that? 20 minutes a day for 60 days. That's 20 hours. That's a lot. $20 hours in 2 months, so it'll be 120 hours by the end of a year if I kept up at the same rate, but I probably won't, because it'll probably just get more. Well, who knows? Who knows? Jump ahead of myself. But we'll see. I might just get tired of this whole thing and then just stop. Or somebody might actually watch one of these and leave a comment, and then I'll just have to, take them all down, and, mark them as private, and then they'll just sit there doing nothing. But, I said no comments, and so I think that covers it, right? No. Luckily for me, I don't think I have to worry about that, even though it's like these are going up, and it's like, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. But other people do this kind of thing, so like, what's the harm? I guess I'll find out. It doesn't seem like it should be a big deal. Of course, I am a very private person. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So, and I'm tired. So. Okay, that's it. I want to go. It was a really nice day out today. It was like warm. The sun was out. You could like feel the sun. So that was neat. Okay. Anyway.